Welcome you all. On this session, I will explain about the utilization factor and maximum utilization factor in a turbo machine. So let us begin with the relationship between utilization factor and degree of reaction R for an axial flow turbine. For axial flow turbine, the U1 is equals to U2. So because here the fluid flow taking place in axial direction, so for that reason the blade velocity inlet is equals to blade velocity at outlet. The degree of reaction R is given by the relation R is equals to VR2 square minus VR1 square to the ratio of V1 square minus V2 square plus VR2 square minus VR1 square. So VR2 square minus VR1 square is equals to R by 1 minus R V1 square minus V2 square. So that is expression number 20. So also utilization factor for axial flow turbine is given by the expression utilization factor is equals to VR2 square minus VR1 square plus V1 square minus V2 square V1 square plus VR2 square minus VR1 square. So now substitute this one in a utilization factor. So that is equals to R by 1 minus R V1 square minus V2 square. As the denominator it is V1 square plus R by 1 minus R V1 square minus V2 square. So after simplifying this expression we will get the relation for the utilization factor become is equals to V1 square minus V2 square to the ratio of V1 square minus R V2 square. So that is the expression for utilization factor for a axial flow turbine. Now coming to the maximum utilization factor, the velocity diagram for maximum utilization factor. So for maximum utilization, the value of V2, that means absolute velocity at outlet, should be minimum, and from the velocity triangle it is apparent that V2 is having minimum value when it is axial. Thus a general velocity diagram for maximum utilization would appear as shown in figure. So like that. So in this diagram the V2 is minimum. The V2 is minimum, that is absolute velocity at exit. So in this case we will get the maximum utilization from the turbine. So where utilization factor is given by utilization factor is equals to V1 square minus V2 square to the ratio of V1 square minus R V2 square. So from the velocity triangle for maximum utilization, so from this relation V2 is equals to V1 sin alpha 1, because the sin alpha 1 is equals to V2 by V1. So here it is written as V2 is equals to V1 sin alpha 1. Now substitute this value of V2 in a given utilization factor expression. So that is V1 square minus V1 square sin square alpha 1, and a denominator V1 square minus R V1 square sin square alpha 1. So here V1 square is common, so take it outside. Hence now this relation is V1 square into 1 minus sin square alpha 1 at the numerator, at the denominator V1 square into 1 minus R sin square alpha 1. So now V1 square and V1 square, the denominator and the numerator will get cancelled. Finally we are getting 1 minus sin square alpha 1 at numerator. So 1 minus sin square alpha 1 is equals to, mathematical it is cos square alpha 1, and the denominator then it is 1 minus r sine square alpha 1. From the equation number 21, that in from the previous expression, we can see that utilization factor is absolute maximum and will be equal to unity when alpha 1 is equals to 0. When V2 is equals to V1 sin alpha 1, V1 sin 0 is equals to 0, result in 0 angle turbine. So this represents ideal turbine but which is impossible to attain. Because even alpha 1 can be 0, finite velocity V2 with an axial component is necessary to produce steady flow. So, however, this shows that nozzle angle should be as small as possible. If you take any type of the turbine, so here the axial velocity should be minimum for in order to get the maximum utilization factor, and it should have a very smaller angle. So this one is 0 angle turbine, that is a alpha or alpha 1 is equals to 0. So in that case we will get this type of the velocity triangle at inlet as well as outlet. So according to this one, the V1 is equals to VU1, and here in second case the V2 is equals to minimum for 0 angle turbine. So now condition for maximum utilization in impulse turbine. The velocity triangle for this maximum utilization factor is like that. So we have the maximum utilization is equals to cos square alpha 1 to the ratio of 1 minus r sine square alpha 1. For degree of reaction, the impulse turbine, the degree of reaction is 0. That means r is equals to 0. So now this expression becomes the maximum utilization factor is equals to cos square alpha 1. Velocity triangles OBC and OCD are similar, hence BC should be equals to U. Thus for maximum utilization, the impulse stage must have the cos alpha 1 is equals to AB plus BC, that means U plus U by V1. So that is 2U by V1, but U by V1 is equals to 5, that is a speed ratio. So that is given by cos square alpha 1 by 2. So for 0 angle turbine, the speed ratio is equals to U by V1 is equals to half, because cos alpha 1 is there, that is equals to 1. The alpha is equals to, for 0 angle it is cos alpha 1 is equals to 1. Now it is U by V1 is equals to 1 by half. For impulse turbine, the nozzle angle should be small. Usually it varies between 15 degree to 20 degree. Third one, condition for maximum utilization in 50% of reaction turbine. For 50% of reaction, we know that V1 is equals to VR2 and V2 is equals to VR1. So these are the conditions for 50% of reaction turbine. That means here alpha 1 is equals to beta 2 and alpha 2 is equals to beta 1. And for maximum utilization, V2 must be axial. So with this condition, the velocity triangle are drawn for maximum utilization as shown in figure in 1 and 2 here. So this is a velocity triangle for 50% of reaction turbine. From the figure, the V2 is equals to V1 sin alpha 1. In this utilization factor expression, V1 square minus V2 square by V1 square minus R V2 square. So here V1 square minus V1 square sin square alpha 1. So because V2 is equals to V1 sin square sine alpha 1 here. For that reason it is substituted over here. The V2 square is there. For that reason it is V1 square sine square alpha 1 to the ratio of V1 square minus R. So instead of V2 square you have to substitute what? V1 square sine square alpha 1. So by the simplification of this one we will get the maximum utilization is equals to 1 minus sine square alpha 1 at denominator 1 minus r sine square alpha 1. The 1 minus sine square alpha 1 is equals to cos square alpha 1 and in denominator 1 minus r sine square alpha 1. For 50% of reaction turbine r value is equals to 0.5. For that reason the maximum utilization factor for 50% of reaction turbine is given by cos square alpha 1 to the ratio of 1 minus 0.5 sine square alpha 1. Also from the outlet triangle OAB, cos alpha is equals to AB by OA. So here AB is equals to U and OA means absolute velocity V1. So for 50% of reaction turbine, the speed ratio phi is given by U by V1. So that is equals to cos alpha 1. The next comparison of energy transfer between reaction turbine as well as impulse turbine. So when both have same blade speed, for maximum utilization, the respective velocity triangles are shown in figure A and B. Like that, the impulse turbine for the maximum utilization and 50% of reaction turbine for maximum utilization. So here U1 and UR be the blade speed of impulse turbine and 50% of reaction turbine respectively. Energy transfer by impulse turbine is given by the expression E energy transfer is equals to U1 VU1 minus U2 VU2 by GC. So that is equals to, so according to this condition, the U1 is equals to blade speeds are equal for both the turbines. For that reason U1 is equals to U2. So according to that, the U1 is taken outside and inside the bracket there is a VU1 minus VU2 by GC. Then VU2 in case of 50% of reaction turbine. So here VU2 is equals to 0. So now for that reason U1 VU1 by GC. From the figure A, the AC is equals to VU1. So that is equals to AB plus BC. So that is equals to U plus U, that is equals to 2U. So now energy transfer is equals to 2U square by GC. Energy transfer by the 50% of reaction turbine is given by energy transfer in 50% of reaction turbine is equals to UR into tangential velocity by GC. From figure B, AB is equals to VU1 is equals to UR. With respect to that, the energy transfer in reaction turbine is equals to UR into UR. So that is equals to UR square to the ratio of G. So when both have same energy transfer, this is the second condition for the impulse turbine as well as 50% of reaction turbine. So this one for both have the same energy transfer. For same amount of energy transfer per stage in both the cases, we can obtain a relation for the required blade speed when utilization is maximum is as follows. That is energy transfer in reaction turbine is equals to energy transfer in impulse turbine. So that is energy transfer in reaction turbine is given by UR square by GC is equals to 2UI square by GC. So now UR is equals to square root of 2U square. So square root of 2, that value is equals to 1.414, and square root of u square is equals to u. So for that reason, the blade speed in a 50% of reaction turbine is given by 1.414 u of impulse turbine, or blade speed of the impulse turbine. The above equation, there will be no restriction on the absolute velocity v1 and nozzle angle alpha 1. That is, they may be different in impulse and 50% of reaction turbine. The third condition, when v1 and alpha 1 are same in both the turbines, that means absolute velocity as well as nozzle angle are same in both the machines. Speed ratio for impulse stage for maximum utilization is u1 by v1, or u of I, that is impulse turbine, is equals to 5. So that is given by cos alpha 1 by 2, or 2u for our blade speed in impulse turbine is equals to v1 cos alpha 1. And speed ratio for 50% reaction stage for maximum utilization is ur by v1 is equals to 5, that is cos alpha 1, or blade speed in reaction turbine is equals to v1 cos alpha 1. By comparing these two equations, so we can write u of impulse turbine, blade speed of impulse turbine is equals to v1 cos alpha by 2 is equals to blade speed of reaction turbine. So because v1 cos alpha 1 is equals to blade speed of the reaction turbine by the 2. Hence ur, or the reaction blade speed of the reaction turbine is equals to 2 times of blade speed of impulse turbine. If both impulse and 50% reaction turbine have the same nozzle angle alpha 1 and absolute velocity vi or v1, then for maximum utilization, the rotational speed u for 50% reaction turbine should be double that of impulse turbine. So this is information related to maximum utilization factor and the energy transfer in impulse turbine and 50% of the reaction turbine. Thank you.